Quaid Azam, Part 206. By then, communal tensions began to rise also on account of each side's maneuvering for position. The Muslim League held meetings in Calcutta at which Jinnah and Fazlul Haq made strong speeches, and the latter not only criticized the Viceroy for having seen Gandhi, but also accused him of going out of his way to express to Gandhi his satisfaction with the manner of the Congress government's functioning in 7 provinces. In July 1938, Lithgow saw Sikandar Hayat Khan, who pleaded for postponement of federation on the grounds that a Congress majority at the centre that would result from such an early implementation would immediately attack the reservation of defence and external affairs as a central subject. This, he argued, would undermine the privileged position which Punjab then enjoyed on army recruitment. He proposed, instead of partitioning of India into 6 or 7 regional groups, one of which could be Pakistan, on top of this he wanted a complicated system of central representation designed to prevent a Hindu majority in any all India legislature of the future. The Viceroy listened patiently to even such patent illogic, for the British badly wanted the Muslims as allies. They could not have both the communities, Hindus and Muslims, alienated and working unitedly against the Raj. 1857 continued to cast its long shadow over the British psyche for as long as they remained in India. Lithgow had now to decide whether to continue to put pressure for an amendment of the 1935 Act or wait. He had canvassed all the governors. Inevitably their views varied, but the sum of their advice was to leave things alone for the fear of exacerbating a situation already wrestling with unmarked minds of suspicion. There could of course be certain minor adjustments that the Secretary of State needed to make, but that ought to be that. The Viceroy's opinion too now veered to the view that the whole matter had better be postponed, and pressure from the states, also from British India, to amend the Act of 1935 in their respective interest would have to be deflected. Early in the second half of the 1938, several rounds of talks took place between the representatives of 2 communities. Jinnah had by then begun to denounce the Congress in public, along with pronouncing a no compromise in what the League stood for policy. He suggested to the acting Viceroy, Lord Brabourne, that the central government should be kept as it was, that the British should protect the Muslims in the Congress provinces, that the Muslims in turn would protect the British Raj in New Delhi. He was far too intelligent to believe even for an instant that such a solution was at all possible, but it suited his tactics at the point to at least propose it. Around then, Lithgow had a long talk with Jinnah, principally about the federation proposal. The Muslim leader said that he did not totally reject the federal idea, but the federation must be such as would ensure an adequate balance between the Muslims and Hindu and Muslim votes, so that there existed recognizable equipoise between the 2 communities. The Viceroy inquired as to how this was to be attained. Jinnah had it in mind, the manipulation of the territorial votes and the adjustment of the territorial divisions, but upon being pressed about the implication of these suggestions, was embarrassed. yet insisted that he preferred his ideas to any carving up of the country.